In today's video, we're diving into the fascinating world of one of America's most legendary coins, the top 5 most valuable and most expensive United States of America Eisenhower dollar. This ultra-rare bicentennial treasure isn't just a piece of history. It's a coin that could be worth millions and might just make you rich overnight. We'll uncover its hidden secrets, rare varieties, and the shocking prices collectors are paying right now. So stay tuned, you might just discover that the next fortune could be sitting in your pocket change. Let's get started. First up in the 1976 United States, Eisenhower dollar stands as one of the most captivating and historically rich coins ever minted in American numismatics. Struck to commemorate the nation's bicentennial celebration, this coin is far more than a simple piece of currency. It's a shining tribute to America's enduring spirit of freedom and unity. Collectors and investors alike are drawn to this remarkable piece, not only for its beauty and patriotic symbolism, but also for its incredible value in the modern coin market. Some ultra-rare varieties and pristine examples of the 1976 Eisenhower dollar have been known to sell for thousands, and in exceptional cases, even millions of dollars, making it a dream find that could change a collector's life overnight. Introduced during one of the most celebrated periods in U.S. history, the Eisenhower dollar marked America's 200th birthday, symbolizing 2 centuries of independence and progress. First minted in 1975 and continuing into 1976, it replaced the earlier standard issue to honor both President Dwight D. Eisenhower and the nation's bicentennial. The coin was struck at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints, with the latter producing special 40% silver collector editions. The 1976 Eisenhower dollar was not just a circulating coin, it was a proud emblem of national pride, linking the legacy of a revered U.S. president with the birth of the Republic itself. The coin's design is one of its most striking features. On the obverse, we see a bold and detailed portrait of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, skillfully designed by chief engraver Frank Gasparo, representing leadership, courage, and strength. The reverse side, crafted by Dennis R. Williams, depicts the Liberty Bell superimposed over the moon, a symbolic fusion of American independence and its achievement in space exploration, a powerful reflection of both the past and the future. The inscriptions, 1776-1976, replace the usual year date, and when found in brilliant uncirculated or proof condition, the coin's luster and detail make it a true masterpiece of modern minting. What sets this coin apart are its rare varieties and minting eras that have fascinated collectors for decades. Among the most coveted are the Type 1 and Type 2 reverse varieties, where subtle differences in the lettering and bell details distinguish the 1975 and 1976 issues. Even rarer are the 40% silverclad proofs and deep cameo specimens produced at the San Francisco Mint, with mirror-like fields and frosted devices that command staggering prices. Some extremely scarce errors, such as double die obverses, off-center strikes, and transitional planchet mistakes, have fetched jaw-dropping figures at major auctions, with a few unique examples reportedly selling for well into the millions of dollars due to their rarity and impeccable preservation. Condition plays a monumental role in determining the coin's desirability and value. A circulated Eisenhower dollar might only be worth a few dollars, but in extra fine or uncirculated condition, particularly with a proof-like or deep cameo finish, its worth can skyrocket. Coins graded by professional services such as PCGS or NGC with a top-tier rating, MS68 or PR70, are almost impossible to find and are fiercely contested among elite collectors. These high-grade examples, especially those with the S mint mark in 40% silver, can easily reach $1,000 to $2,000, while rare error coins or perfect proofs have sold for sums that defy belief. The market for the 1976 Eisenhower dollar has grown steadily as more collectors rediscover its charm and importance in U.S. history. Its bicentennial connection and the relatively short mintage window add to its scarcity, particularly for the silverclad and proof issues. As a result, the Eisenhower dollar continues to gain momentum as a sound investment coin, with values appreciating year after year. The combination of patriotic design, historical context, and limited production has made this coin one of the most desirable modern U.S. issues in today's numismatic world. For collectors seeking to acquire this magnificent piece, careful selection is essential. Look for coins housed in original government packaging or those graded and encapsulated by reputable services. Always verify the authenticity, especially when purchasing rare varieties or silver editions. The best finds often emerge from estate collections or trusted auction houses that specialize in U.S. commemorative coinage. To preserve its brilliance, store the coin in airtight holders or slabs and avoid direct contact to prevent fingerprints or tarnish, ensuring its beauty lasts for generations. Beyond its financial value, the Eisenhower dollar represents a tangible connection to America's bicentennial celebration, a moment when the entire nation reflected on its heritage and achievements. It stands as a testament to both craftsmanship and patriotism, symbolizing unity and progress through its intricate design and historical resonance. Whether displayed proudly in a collection or held as a treasured investment, this coin captures the essence of American pride in every detail. In conclusion, the 1976 Eisenhower dollar is more than just a coin, it's a national treasure. It embodies history, artistry, and the spirit of discovery that defines the American story. For collectors and investors, owning this coin means holding a piece of living history that continues to appreciate in worth and prestige. With its rare varieties, impeccable craftsmanship, and potential to reach values in the millions, this extraordinary dollar stands as one of the most valuable and iconic coins ever produced by the United States Mint. So if you ever come across a 1976 Eisenhower dollar, especially one in flawless condition or with unique minting characteristics, don't overlook it. You could be holding a fortune in your hands. This coin is a shining reminder that even in modern coinage, treasures still exist waiting to be discovered, capable of making any lucky finder rich overnight and securing their place among the legends of numismatics. Next up in the 1972, Eisenhower dollar stands out as one of the most iconic and sought-after pieces in modern U.S. numismatics. Minted at the San Francisco Mint, this coin captures the essence of American pride, commemorating both President Dwight D. Eisenhower and the Apollo 11 moon landing. While millions of Eisenhower dollars were struck during the 1970s, the 1972 issue is particularly cherished for its proof and silver-clad compositions, offering collectors a coin of both artistic beauty and tangible value. Today, this coin continues to command strong attention in the market, especially in high-grade conditions or with exceptional mirror-like proof surfaces, making it a cornerstone of many Eisenhower dollar collections. The Eisenhower dollar series was introduced in 1971, following the death of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States and a revered World War II general. The coin also symbolized the nation's technological triumph in space exploration, with the reverse design celebrating the 1969 Apollo 11 mission that first placed humans on the moon. The 1972 issue was struck exclusively at the San Francisco Mint, which produced both proof and 40% silver uncirculated versions for collectors. These coins were never released for general circulation, reflecting a period when the U.S. Mint aimed to rekindle national pride through numismatic artistry and limited edition coinage. The obverse of the 1972 Eisenhower dollar showcases Frank Gasparo's dignified portrait of President Eisenhower, reflecting strength and leadership. The reverse, also designed by Gasparo, depicts the Apollo 11 insignia, a majestic eagle landing on the moon clutching an olive branch, with Earth visible in the distance. This imagery links the coin to one of humanity's greatest achievements. Struck in a 40% silver composition, the 1972 has a weight of 24.59 grams and a diameter of 38.1 millimeters. The proof versions feature deep cameo contrast and mirror-like fields, giving them a visual brilliance unmatched by regular circulation strikes. These design and metal characteristics make the coin both historically meaningful and visually captivating. The 1972 Eisenhower dollar had a decent mintage. Its rarity lies in the condition and specific varieties. The mint produced approximately 1.8 million silver uncirculated and around 1.8 million silver proof coins, but finding perfectly preserved deep cameo proofs or pristine mint state examples is far from easy. Coins with flawless surfaces, no tunning, and strong luster are especially valuable. Additionally, minor variations in strike quality, cameo depth, and surface clarity can greatly influence the coin desirability. As with all Eisenhower dollars, higher grades certified by PCGS or NGC, especially PR69 DCAM or MS69, are scarce and command a substantial premium. The 1972 Eisenhower dollar's value varies widely based on type and condition. The 40% silver uncirculated version typically trades between $15 and $25 in average mint state grades, while pristine examples graded MS68 or higher can reach $150-300. The silver-proof version is more coveted, standard PR67, PR68 examples range from $20 to $40, but deep cameo proofs graded PR69 DCAM can command $200 to $400, depending on market demand. Ultra-high-grade or perfectly preserved specimens occasionally sell for even higher amounts at auction. As silver prices fluctuate and interest in Eisenhower dollars grows, the 1972 S remains a solid investment for both traditional collectors and those seeking silver-based numismatic assets. The San Francisco Mint's role in producing the 1972 S Eisenhower dollar was of particular significance, as it was one of the few issues in the entire Eisenhower series to be struck with such remarkable attention to quality and finish. The Mint utilized specialized dies and highly polished planchets to ensure sharp detail and a reflective surface for both the uncirculated silver and proof versions. The 40% silver planchets were derived from a composition of 80% silver and 20% copper for the outer layers, bonded to a 21% silver and 79% copper core, resulting in an overall silver content of approximately 0.3161 troy ounces. This unique clad structure gave the coin its subtle silver sheen and distinguished it from the copper-nickel clad issues minted for circulation at the Philadelphia and Denver facilities. Each coin was carefully struck multiple times in the proof process to enhance depth and clarity, making the 1972 S-proof Eisenhower one of the most visually appealing examples of the entire series. The 1972 S Eisenhower dollar holds a prominent position in numismatic circles because it bridges two distinct eras in American coinage: the silver coinage tradition that had ended in 1964 and the modern era of clad coin production. Collectors are drawn to this coin because it represents the final large-size US dollar intended primarily for collectors rather than everyday circulation. Its dual tribute to President Eisenhower's leadership and the Apollo 11 moon landing encapsulates a sense of American pride and progress that few other coins convey. Additionally, its limited availability in pristine silver and proof finishes makes it a focal point in Eisenhower dollar collections. Over the years, the coin has gained popularity among both seasoned collectors and newcomers seeking to own a tangible piece of US history crafted in silver during a period of great national change. While the 1972 S issue does not feature the dramatic reverse design varieties found in the Philadelphia Mint's 1972 issues, types 1, 2, and 3, collectors value it for its high-quality proof and silver uncirculated strikes, as well as a few notable minting anomalies. Some examples exhibit light die polish lines, frosted over cameo devices, or striking irregularities due to die wear, factors that can make specific coins stand out to specialists. The Proof Deep Cameo designation, awarded by grading services such as PCGS and NGC, is among the most coveted, as it indicates perfect contrast between mirrored fields and frosted details. In rare cases, a 1972 S Eisenhower dollar may even achieve a perfect PR70 DCAM grade, which dramatically increases its desirability and market value. Such top-graded coins are exceedingly rare, often fetching prices well above standard market estimates in numismatic auctions. The legacy of the 1972 S Eisenhower dollar continues to grow as collectors and investors increasingly appreciate the coin's historical depth, limited mintage, and connection to mid-20th century American achievement. As the Eisenhower dollar series gains recognition in the broader numismatic community, its earlier undervaluation is gradually being corrected. Modern grading technology and registry set competitions have heightened interest in high-grade examples, driving both demand and long-term value potential. Many numismatists now view the 1972 S not merely as a collectible, but as a representative of an era that celebrated both human progress and national unity. Its combination of artistry, silver composition, and limited production ensures its enduring appeal in the years to come. For collectors who appreciate coins that tell a story far beyond their face value, the 1972 S Eisenhower dollar remains an essential and emotionally resonant piece of American coinage history. For collectors pursuing the 1972 S Eisenhower dollar, condition and authentication are critical. Always seek coins certified by reputable grading agencies like PCGS, NGC, or ANACS to ensure authenticity and protect against counterfeits. Proof coins should exhibit strong cameo contrast, with frosted devices and mirror-like fields. When storing, use inert holders or capsules to prevent tarnishing and maintain the coin's original luster. Collectors can find these coins through online numismatic auctions, coin shows, or from reputable dealers who specialize in Eisenhower dollars. Building a complete Eisenhower series that includes all silver-clad and proof issues can be a rewarding and educational pursuit. The 1972 S Eisenhower dollar is much more than a piece of silver. It is a lasting symbol of American leadership, innovation, and national pride. With its elegant design, connection to two great historical figures, Eisenhower and the Apollo 11 mission, and its beautiful silver-proof finish, this coin occupies a special place in U.S. numismatic history. Its moderate rarity, combined with enduring collector appeal and silver value, ensures that it will remain a prized possession for generations. Whether viewed as an investment, a historical artifact, or a work of art, the 1972 Eisenhower dollar continues to shine as one of the most collectible US dollars of the modern era. Next up in the 1974 Eisenhower dollar, with no mint mark, stands as one of the most captivating and historically rich coins of the modern US era. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, this large copper-nickel dollar captures the essence of 1970s America, a period of transition, innovation, and commemoration. For collectors today, the 1974 no mint mark Eisenhower dollar represents more than just a coin. It is a tangible link to the final years of America's circulating large dollar coinage. Its impressive size, iconic design, and limited mintage make it a central piece in Eisenhower dollar collections. Enthusiasts prize it not only for its historical significance, but also for its aesthetic appeal and the fascinating variety of strike types and conditions that influence its market value. The Eisenhower dollar series, introduced in 1971, was the first US dollar coin struck since the peace dollar ended in 1935. It honored President Dwight D. Eisenhower, the Supreme Allied Commander during World War II and the 34th President of the United States, as well as the Apollo 11 moon landing of 1969, a defining event in American history. The 1974 issue marked the fourth year of production before the bicentennial redesign in 1975-1976. These coins were minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver D, and San Francisco S, but the Philadelphia issues remain especially notable for their lack of mint mark and their association with standard circulation. The 1974 Eisenhower dollar bridged the end of an era, as the US Mint prepared to phase out large dollar coins in favor of smaller, more practical denominations. The obverse of the 1974 Eisenhower dollar features Frank Gasparo's distinguished portrait of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, facing left with the word Liberty arching above, and the national motto In God We Trust positioned to the left. The year 1974 appears boldly at the bottom. On the reverse, Gasparo adapted the official Apollo 11 mission insignia, an American eagle landing on the moon clutching an olive branch, with the Earth visible in the background and the words United States of America, EPLURBUSUNUM, and $1 surrounding the design. Struck in copper-nickel clad composition, the coin measures 38.1 millimeters in diameter and weighs approximately 22.68 grams. In high-grade examples, collectors appreciate the sharp definition of Eisenhower's portrait, the subtle luster, and the intricate details of the lunar design, which make it both historically and artistically significant. Although the 1974 Eisenhower dollar with no mint mark had a mintage exceeding 27 million pieces, true rarity emerges in its condition and striking quality. Circulated examples are common, but uncirculated coins with fully struck details and minimal abrasions are significantly scarcer. Exceptional examples graded MS66 or higher by PCGS or NGC are highly sought after due to their brilliant luster and sharp design elements. Additionally, rare die varieties and minor errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or planchet flaws, add a layer of intrigue and rarity to this issue. As with most Eisenhower dollars, the quality of the strike varies, making well-preserved specimens from original mint sets or rolls particularly desirable among serious numismatists. In today's market, the value of a 1974 Eisenhower dollar without a mint mark depends heavily on its condition and grade. Circulated coins typically trade for around $1.25 to $2, reflecting their base metal composition and widespread availability. However, high-end uncirculated coins, graded MS65 or better, can command $40 to $100, with top-graded examples MS67 reaching $400 or more at auction. Unique varieties such as dramatic mint errors or exceptionally struck pieces with full details have been known to exceed $1,000, especially when authenticated and certified by top grading authorities. Market interest in Eisenhower dollars has grown steadily, driven by nostalgia and the increasing appreciation of 1970s-era U.S. coinage among collectors. For collectors, identifying and preserving high-quality 1974 no-mint mark Eisenhower dollars is key. When searching through old mint sets or coin rolls, look for sharp details on Eisenhower's hair and the eagle's feathers, signs of a strong strike. Certification from respected grading services like PCGS or NGC ensures authenticity and helps maintain value in the long term. Coins should be stored in airtight holders or capsules to prevent oxidation and surface wear. Collectors may also explore assembling full Eisenhower dollar sets, including the various mint marks, proof versions, and bicentennial issues, to gain a deeper appreciation of the series. Attending coin shows or online auctions can provide access to premium examples and valuable expert insights. The 1974 Eisenhower dollar was introduced into circulation. It represented a renewed national pride following the turbulent 1960s and early 1970s. Americans embraced the coin not only as a tribute to one of the country's most respected military leaders and presidents, but also as a symbol of the nation's technological triumph, the Apollo 11 moon landing. Despite this symbolic importance, the coin faced practical challenges. Its large size and weight made it unpopular for everyday use, and most people preferred paper bills for convenience. As a result, many Eisenhower dollars were stored rather than circulated, particularly the Philadelphia issues with no mint mark. This lack of circulation helped preserve many high-quality examples, which today contribute to the supply of uncirculated coins available to collectors. Still, examples with full mint luster and minimal bag marks remain a challenge to find, especially given the coin's susceptibility to surface abrasions during the minting and packaging process. The 1974 no-mint mark Eisenhower dollar has intrigued collectors due to the variety of minor errors and striking anomalies discovered over time. Double-die obverse varieties, die cracks, and weakly struck reverse eagles are among the notable features sought after by specialists. While these minting imperfections were not intentional, they reflect the minting technology and challenges of the 1970s, when large coins like the Eisenhower dollar tested the limits of die pressure and metal flow. Some of the most prized varieties include coins with die rotation errors or unique surface characteristics, which are often discovered through detailed magnification or grading submissions. These subtle but fascinating differences give the 1974 issue an added layer of personality and have elevated its reputation in the world of variety collecting. The search for these elusive examples continues to energize hobbyists, making each coin hunt a potential discovery of hidden numismatic value. Today, the 1974 Eisenhower dollar without a mint mark is recognized as a defining coin of its decade and an enduring icon in the evolution of US currency. It bridges the gap between the grand silver dollars of the early 20th century and the smaller modern dollar coins that followed. Collectors appreciate it not only for its connection to President Eisenhower and the Apollo 11 mission, but also for its role as the last large-sized dollar struck for general circulation. Its bold imagery, substantial size, and historical resonance make it an educational and visually impressive addition to any collection. As public appreciation for 1970s coinage continues to grow, the 1974 Eisenhower dollar stands poised to increase in both recognition and value. For seasoned numismatists and newcomers alike, it represents a compelling opportunity to own a coin that embodies America's spirit of leadership, exploration, and enduring craftsmanship. The 1974 Eisenhower dollar, no mint mark, remains a cornerstone of modern American coinage, a tribute to both a revered leader and a monumental era of national achievement. Its combination of historical significance, distinctive design, and growing collector interest ensures it will always hold a respected place in numismatic circles. Whether cherished for its patriotic symbolism or pursued for its investment potential, this coin captures the spirit of 20th century America in a way few others do. For collectors and enthusiasts alike, owning a pristine 1974 Eisenhower dollar is not merely an addition to a collection, it is an enduring connection to a proud legacy of American history and artistry. Next up in the 1978 Eisenhower dollar with no mint mark represents the final issue of the Eisenhower dollar series, marking the end of an important era in United States numismatic history. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, this coin holds special appeal for collectors as the last circulation-sized US dollar made of copper nickel before the smaller Susan B. Anthony dollar replaced it in 1979. Its significance lies not only in being the concluding chapter of a short-lived yet iconic series, but also in its representation of American pride and craftsmanship. Today, the 1978 Eisenhower dollar has become a favorite among collectors for its historical value, substantial size, and nostalgic connection to the post-war American spirit, especially when found in pristine, uncirculated condition. The Eisenhower dollar series was introduced in 1971 to honor Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States, and commemorate the successful Apollo 11 moon landing. By 1978, the coin had completed an 8-year run, during which it became a symbolic tribute to both presidential leadership and America's space achievements. The Philadelphia Mint struck the 1978 Eisenhower dollars without a mint mark, while the Denver Mint used the D mint mark. The San Francisco Mint produced collector-proof and silver-clad issues in earlier years, but by 1978, production focused solely on circulation strikes. As the final issue of the series, the 1978 no-mint mark Eisenhower dollar holds a special place as the closing piece of an important transitional era in U.S. coinage history. The obverse of the 1978 Eisenhower dollar showcases a powerful left-facing portrait of President Eisenhower, designed by chief engraver Frank Gasparo. His initials, FG, appear beneath the truncation of the neck, symbolizing both artistic detail and personal craftsmanship. The reverse depicts the bald eagle landing on the moon, inspired by the Apollo 11 mission insignia, a symbol of American determination and exploration. The coin is composed of a copper-nickel-clad alloy with a pure copper core, weighs 22.68 grams, and measures 38.1 millimeters in diameter, making it one of the largest circulating coins of the modern era. Its bold relief, silver-like luster, and substantial feel make it visually striking, particularly when preserved in high-grade mint state condition, MS65 and above. Although over 25 million 1978 Eisenhower dollars were minted at the Philadelphia facility, high-grade examples remain scarce due to heavy circulation and the coin's large, easily scratched surfaces. Most surviving pieces show wear, contact marks, or weak strikes, common issues with Eisenhower dollars. True mint state examples with strong luster, minimal abrasions, and sharp detail are difficult to find and thus command a premium in the collector market. Certified examples graded MS66 or higher are notably rare, with populations decreasing dramatically at each ascending grade. Additionally, minor varieties, such as differences in die polish or strike quality, can increase a coin desirability among advanced collectors. As of today's active numismatic market, circulated 1978 Eisenhower dollars typically sell for between $1.25 and $3, reflecting their face value plus modest collector demand. Uncirculated examples, MS63, MS64, often range from $8 to $25, while high-grade specimens certified MS65 can reach $60 to $120, depending on eye appeal and strike quality. The rarest gem examples, graded MS66 or above, have fetched prices exceeding $500 to $1,000 at major auctions, particularly for coins with exceptional luster and clean fields. Market appreciation has been steady, as collectors continue to seek the finest representatives of the last, large dollar. In American coinage, the 1978 Eisenhower dollar, with no mint mark, carries increasing appeal among investors and long-term collectors. As the final issue of the series, it represents a natural conclusion to a collectible set, which boosts its desirability in complete Eisenhower dollar collections. Over the years, high-grade certified examples have demonstrated steady appreciation as collectors compete to secure the best-preserved specimens. With the growing interest in modern U.S. coinage and the nostalgia attached to post-Civil War designs, the 1978 Eisenhower dollar has gained renewed attention. Investors recognize that population scarcity in upper mint state grades, especially MS66 and MS67, ensures consistent demand and price stability over time. As more collectors complete sets of Eisenhower dollars, the finest examples of the 1978 issue, especially those with exceptional luster and strike, are poised for future market growth and stronger auction performance. The 1978 no-mint mark Eisenhower dollar not only marks the end of a coin series, but also reflects the broader evolution of American coinage in the late 20th century. It stands as a reminder of the nation's transition from large, silver-colored circulating coins to smaller, more practical denominations. For many Americans, the Eisenhower dollar evokes memories of a time when dollar coins still held a sense of weight and presence, a tangible connection to the country's post-war optimism and technological triumphs. Collectors appreciate the coin's dual symbolism, honoring a respected president and celebrating humankind's first steps on the moon. Its artistic and historical value ensures it will remain a centerpiece in modern U.S. coin collections. Even decades after its release, the 1978 Eisenhower dollar continues to capture the imagination of numismatists, bridging the past and present through its enduring legacy of design, innovation, and national pride. For collectors pursuing the 1978 no-mint mark Eisenhower dollar, condition and certification are key. Look for examples with strong details on Eisenhower's hair and the eagle's feathers, minimal contact marks, and bright, original surfaces. Professional grading from services such as PCGS or NGC adds both authenticity and market credibility, especially for coins in higher mint state ranges. Because of the coin's large size, proper storage is essential. Use inert coin holders or capsules to prevent tunning and scratches. Joining numismatic forums or attending coin shows can also provide valuable insights and opportunities to acquire top-quality pieces directly from reputable dealers or fellow enthusiasts. The 1978 Eisenhower dollar, no mint mark, stands as a proud farewell to the era of large circulating US dollar coins, blending historical reverence with collectible beauty. It captures the spirit of American achievement, from presidential legacy to space exploration, while serving as a bridge between classic silver dollars and the modern mini-dollar age. Its enduring appeal lies in both its tangible weight and symbolic significance, qualities that continue to attract serious collectors and investors alike. As the final issue of the Eisenhower series, it remains a cornerstone in modern US numismatics and a worthy treasure for anyone seeking to preserve a piece of American history in their collection. Next up in the 1977 Eisenhower dollar, with no mint mark, stands as one of the most recognized and historically rich coins in modern US numismatics. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, this large copper-nickel-clad coin is not just a piece of currency, but a lasting tribute to one of America's most respected military leaders and presidents, Dwight D. Eisenhower. Its sheer size, bold design, and limited mintage in pristine condition have made it increasingly desirable among collectors. Today, the 1977 no-mint mark Eisenhower dollar continues to capture attention for its beauty, nostalgia, and collectible potential, especially when found in superb uncirculated or high-grade proof-like states. The Eisenhower dollar series was first introduced in 1971 and minted through 1978, replacing the peace dollar that ended production in 1935. The coin honored Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States, as well as the Apollo 11 moon landing, a dual tribute to leadership and space exploration. The 1977 issue, struck exclusively in Philadelphia without a mint mark, came at the tail end of the series, just before the transition to the smaller Susan B. Anthony dollar in 1979. It represented the final years of an era when the US still produced large-size circulating dollar coins. Although millions were minted, most were heavily circulated or stored in bulk, leaving few pristine survivors for modern collectors. Designed by Frank Gasparro, the 1977 Eisenhower dollar features a powerful and realistic portrait of President Eisenhower on the obverse, accompanied by the word Liberty arching across the top, the motto In God We Trust, and the date 1977 below. The reverse is equally symbolic, depicting an American eagle landing on the moon, an homage to the Apollo 11 mission, grasping an olive branch in its talons with the Earth visible in the distance. This imagery was adapted from the official Apollo 11 mission insignia, linking the coin to one of humanity's greatest achievements. The coin's composition is a copper-nickel clad over pure copper core, with a diameter of 38.1 and a weight of 22.68 grams, giving it a substantial and satisfying presence. While the 1977 Eisenhower dollar had a mintage of over 12.6 million pieces, high-quality examples are far rarer than the numbers suggest. Circulated coins are plentiful and often show contact marks or wear from storage in mint bags. However, coins in uncirculated or high mint state grades, especially MS66 and above, are scarce and command a premium. Collectors especially prize examples with deep luster, sharp strikes, and minimal abrasions. Additionally, a few known varieties and minor die errors, such as doubled dies or planchet anomalies, can significantly enhance value and collector interest. In today's numismatic market, the 1977 Eisenhower dollar, no mint mark, typically trades for modest sums in circulated condition, often between $1.25 and $2.50. However, coins in MS65 condition can reach $40.60, while true MS66 examples may sell for $200 or more, depending on luster and eye appeal. Exceptionally well-preserved, certified high-grade specimens graded MS67 or higher are extremely rare and can exceed $1,500 to $2,000 at auction. Special varieties, such as proof-like or die-error coins, have occasionally fetched even higher prices, making them prized discoveries for dedicated collectors. Collectors seeking a 1977 no-mint mark Eisenhower dollar should prioritize condition above all else. Look for examples with clean surfaces, strong details in Eisenhower's hair and the eagle's wings, and vibrant mint luster. Purchasing certified coins graded by PCGS or NGC is strongly advised, as authentication ensures both grade accuracy and market trust. When storing, use airtight capsules or mylar flips to prevent oxidation and contact marks, especially since the clad composition is prone to tunning over time. Joining numismatic communities, attending coin shows, and following major auction houses can also increase the chances of finding rare, high-grade examples. The 1977 Eisenhower dollar holds a deeper cultural and historical legacy. It reflects a period in American history defined by technological innovation, political transformation, and national pride. Coming just a few years after the Apollo 11 mission and the conclusion of the Vietnam War, this coin symbolized a unifying spirit in a time of change. For many Americans, the coin's large size and bold imagery embodied strength and progress, linking Eisenhower's leadership in World War II with America's triumph in space exploration. Even today, collectors often regard it as a patriotic emblem, a bridge between America's mid-20th century optimism and its later modern coinage evolution. Its continued popularity among hobbyists and investors underscores how coins can carry not just metal and design, but powerful stories of national identity. The Eisenhower Dollar Series, 1971–1978. The 1977 no-mint mark issue occupies a special niche. It was one of the final Philadelphia-minted circulation strikes before the Eisenhower series was discontinued, giving it historical importance as part of the series' closing chapter. Compared to the earlier silver-clad mint issues and the scarce 1972 Type II variety, the 1977 P coin might seem common, but its scarcity in top condition sets it apart. The challenges of finding well-struck, mark-free examples from regular circulation make it particularly appealing to those seeking to complete a high-grade Eisenhower dollar set. In contrast, many coins from this era were mass-produced and poorly handled, meaning that collectors today must be patient and discerning to secure a specimen worthy of long-term preservation. Over the last decade, the market for Eisenhower dollars has experienced a noticeable revival. Numismatic enthusiasts and investors alike are recognizing the coin's significance as the last of America's large-sized dollar coins produced for circulation. This resurgence is partly fueled by nostalgia and partly by the increasing rarity of top-quality examples, as coins that survived without significant wear are becoming harder to locate each year. Certified high-grade 1977 no-mint mark Eisenhower dollars have performed strongly in auctions, signaling that collectors view them as an undervalued segment of U.S. modern coinage. Moreover, as grading services continue to refine standards and demand for registry quality coins grows, coins like the 1977 Eisenhower dollar are poised for gradual appreciation, especially as the market shifts toward complete, high-grade series collections. The 1977 Eisenhower dollar no-mint mark represents much more than a monetary token. It is a timeless artifact of American pride and craftsmanship. It stands at the intersection of history, art, and technology, embodying both the legacy of a great leader and the spirit of exploration that defined a generation. For collectors, it offers not only an engaging challenge, but also a tangible connection to a formative era in U.S. history. Whether treasured as a historical keepsake, displayed as a numismatic showpiece, or held as a long-term investment, the 1977 Eisenhower dollar remains a coin of enduring beauty and value. Its story continues to inspire those who appreciate the intricate relationship between the nation's history and the coins that carry its image forward through time. The 1977 Eisenhower dollar with no mint mark embodies both a tribute to American leadership and a nostalgic reminder of a time when dollar coins were bold, heavy, and full of national symbolism. Its intricate design, historical roots, and scarcity in top condition make it a must-have for both novice and seasoned collectors. As demand for high-quality Eisenhower dollars continues to rise, this coin's appeal endures, not just as a collectible, but as a piece of living history that represents the enduring spirit of the United States. For those who appreciate the blend of artistry, history, and investment potential, the 1977 no-mint mark Eisenhower dollar stands tall as a shining emblem of 20th century American coinage.